What's up, League? This is your commissioner. Welcome to the Week 1 wrap. As I said, I'm going to wrap you guys every week with a video presentation from the commissioner's office. And the league was really, really good this week. Everybody had a good draft, even the people who did auto pick. The auto picks actually did better than the people who did pick. During the live draft, though, there was a lot of chatting, a lot of trash talking, so I really appreciated that. That was actually my first live draft in a league, so that was an experience, and y'all just made it great. So thank you for the live draft. Everything went well. Week 1 was kind of good football-wise. I don't know if you guys got to watch as much football as you wanted to. Of course, there were a lot of 9/11 tributes to the games, and the games were really, really good too. Except for, I have to admit, my Steelers. I'm still representing Big Ben all the way, but we looked horrible. You know, of course, it was against the Ravens, and it's Week 1, so I'm not wanting to jump off a building, but at the same time, we will represent. Our first game was the Pittsburgh Hokies and the Doomsday Derelicts, and the Doomsday Derelicts were just that. They were doomsday over the Pittsburgh Hokies. My Hokies, we cannot seem to win a game on the field and in fantasy. My guys did pretty good though. Drew Brees collected 39 fantasy points, and the rest of the team really didn't give me much though. Colston and Sims Walker gave me nothing. Chris Johnson had like 8 carries for like 3 yards. They were horrible. The Doomsday Derelicts was nothing but a model of consistency. Rivers was big. Armand Bradshaw was big. Robbie Gould, the kicker, was big, and he beat the Pittsburgh Hokies 86-81. The New York Hurricanes, managed by Shanika, took on the Hailskins, Scott Keller, and Scott represented. He represented. Matthew Stafford was big for him with 33 points, and then LaShawn McCoy of the Eagles was rumbling and stumbling for 30 fantasy points, and Kenny Britt, the Titan receiver, 26 fantasy points. The Hailskins was big with a 161 score over the New York Hurricanes. Monsters of P-Town takes on the Starfighters, Antonio versus Josh. And it seems like Josh came up big with Joe Flacco and Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant stepping up this year with the Dallas Cowboys. Antonio, better luck next week, man. Ben Roethlisberger laid an egg for you. I'm sorry. The Spartans versus the Willie Beemans. Hennessy versus Leonard. And Hennessy of the Willie Beemans came out on top with a 113-100 victory. Eli Manning pitched in. Run DMC Darren McFadden went for 20 fantasy points. It was really even scoring all the way down Willie Beeman's lineup. Everybody on that squad did a great job. And Spartans, you scored 100 points because of Tom Brady. Career night, 500 and whatever yards he had, it was awesome. But yeah, Tom Brady crushed, but you still lost by 13 points. And the sad thing about it is that you probably would have beat most of the other teams. But of course, how it always goes in fantasy, when you score a lot of points, so does your opponent. Our late game of the night pitted the Fighting Fat Bastards versus the Dynasty Reapers, James versus Gino. And the Fighting Fat Bastards always comes out strong, always finishes strong, but not today. Not today. Schaub did pretty good. Arizona's defense was pretty good. Solid, even scoring up and down James' roster, but not enough for the Fat Bastards to win. Gino represented with Aaron frickin' Rodgers. He was a beast on Thursday night. Reggie Wayne chipped in. Of course, Wes Welker is going to score often and all the time with the Patriots, and Wes had that big 99.5-yard touchdown at the end of that game. That was an awesome game. Michael Turner, Tim Hightower, the Philadelphia defense manned up with 20 fantasy points, and the Dynasty Reapers come out of there with a 145-82 win over the Fighting Fat Bastards. Week 2 is going to be good. I can hardly wait. Make sure that you update your rosters if you need to update with any injuries, and get ready for week 2. It's going to be great. I'll see you then.